Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay.
Can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He's also the lead. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Goes underneath for Sproul.
Of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams...
Good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go into this. Is critical to the passing attack. There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
Huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf. Going all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they
routine. That's really not what the deal is. This is a guy that has to work his way open on every play because he's such a featured guest of the uniform. Not in the Atlanta uniform, but he kept wearing it because he remembered the good times he had. In case they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Put them dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll find
their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them
downfield. Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case,
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. Now he's good. On 1st down, Wentz. And pop.
Defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there. And good most people aren't able to do.
Career rushing yards are crazy, over 15,000, and the only player with 5 or 1,500 yards.
Like we just saw there.
Yeah, he had nearly 3,000 career receiving yards, and I think that gets overshadowed by the
staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they? Oh, it's in for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit. Loosen.
To throw, it's Wentz. Escaping the cut. And a loose football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. Open in the red zone now on 1st down. On the carry, here's Sanders. And all. Here's Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. And now Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up.
Ball back.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. That ball's caught. Rolling. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. And out of. Wentz now on 1st down. Eagle. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. First half. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports halftime report. This one's been all about the defense. Too much available in terms of highlights, but that's okay. We've got a full half to go. And to bring it your way, let's get back out to Brandon and Charlie.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendency.
Rodgers now on first down. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. He's got on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And a big one.
Give up a sack. You're really almost discrediting their work.
And boy, on 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. They don't have his man. That's Kent State, right?
Yeah, he's a great leader. A guy who can make plays with his feet and his... He looked like one of those guys.
Another run with Sanders. And stop that defense. Stand up and stop him. Throwing is Rodgers. They get it to him running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. This 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play. A lot of the terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And once again, they go with...
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That's caught by the big tight end down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free down. This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Mike Wallace score. Such an art to dot the I. Just
graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for.
They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. They'll run with Barry Sanders. That'll go. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
And it's on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass. Do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A dump off to Sproles. And able
to swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw. Back to throw. And he can't. They'll look to throw. Screen pass to Sproles.
But the defense got there and finished it off.
He's back to throw. And he can't get timeouts left so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time.
This is Sanders. Shaw would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Running right, here's Sanders. And now they're... And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game...